Project of the day. Squiggles into a print, make part. I gotta make the sleeve. I have bored some soft jaws here. This way. Barely fits. Perfect fit. The boring bar. And now I'm gonna start to work on this end by drilling and boring, and we will catch back up to you here in a little bit. My print tells me 3.5 inches back, so I'm gonna mark a line right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and rough drill. This is from a previous, I was gonna do it on CNC, but I decided I wanna do it over here. It's probably gonna be easier. So I'm gonna drill that out, oh, my heater is making noise. Well, rough drill that out 3.5 inches back. And these are the tools that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using that boring bar. There's my chamfer tools, and the old trusty WNMG. And for this operation, since it's a press fit, I'm going to have this. So I'll have to set up my dial bore gauge. I can't rely just on the snap gauge because it's so far down in there. I'll get that done here in just a second and be back at you. So after all the scribbles and the smileys and the other scribbles and my blueprint, we came up with the finished piece. It presses all together, and all I have to do is single point thread this drawbar. Goes down in here, threads into there. So I got a single point thread this. It's hard as it's hard, like unmachinium. But I'm off the crust, so I'm down into some softer stuff. So then this is gonna press onto here. Don't ask me, I just make it. He wants 2 more little cuts like that on this spindle. That's going to be difficult. I'm probably going to have to get a little cutter ground for that, or buy a little V cutter. I can't do that on the lathe. It would go all the way around. Ooh, maybe I could do a centric on the lathe. I don't have a planer. Could do it like this with a saw cutter. But anyways, that's done. You would think, except I blew out the board, so I got to cut and make a whole new one of these. Let's start all over again. Here's what happened was, when I rolled the carriage back, I bumped the tailstock and it pushed the slack out of my lead screw, maybe? I don't know. But on that pull-out pass, if you look at the video, I measured it, and then I pulled back to measure it some more, and that's when it bumped this way. And then when I took a cut, it blew it out by about 3,000 yenteis. So you think you're done, but then you screw up, probably lose money on the job, gotta make another one. So here we are, about 45 minutes later, and we have the new one. The old one that is too big, and the new one is just right. What I did was I took a little undercut down in there. So really the only portions of the board that are going to seat with the bearings are 5/8 off the end here and 5/8 off the end here, and the bearings are a half. So that's what I got. Probably want to look, see? The other one, this one here, doesn't even register. Look, nothing. Blew it out. 10 thou, otherwise it'd be registering. And then this one is right. I don't know if you can see. Let me show you. I'll show you right here. Like about 1 thou, half thou, 1 thou press would be good. So, and that goes for the back too. So, that's how you use some dial bore gauges, and that's how you screw up a part and then have to make a new one and then not make zero profit. This is how you go broke with all this stuff. You could go broke quickly by simple mistakes. So I will get this assembled onto here, call the customer. I've got to thread the one drawbar, and then we're out of here. What a day. So I'm gonna consolidate all those together and kind of bunch up a little video, but the instructions were crazy on this one. We'll see you next time. Like, follow, subscribe. I don't have any merch. It's just for my boy RJ.